Hey guys, how you doing? It's John, the WarHorse. There's a plethora, nice word, of topics to talk about today. Betrayal, uh, people who put their own interests in front of everybody else's, uh, liars, God, tons of them. Watch the news for 10 seconds and you get it, or live some of our lives and you get it. But one thing I'd like to draw out of all that to stay away from the negative is that there's a real value that you can offer that's more than just doing the job, that's being the ball, if you will, from Caddyshack, right? It's being able to see what's not there, being able to connect the dots, being able to provide huge value to your clients. So I had a conversation tonight, nice conversation, hour with a really smart, brilliant client. And he's got game, I got game, we connected, we're going to make things work. But it's interesting, I brought up an example. He's got a guy who has been working a customer for like 6 months, and got no way, no purchase, says, I don't get it, blah, blah, blah. Just tell me what to do. And that sends off alarm bells in my head, because people who say, just tell me what to do, don't have a clue. It rhymes. So I recalled to him recounted to him a situation I experienced back when I was teaching college, a long time ago, university. And I was considered to be a great teacher. I got great reviews, got the best teacher review every year. But I was also considered to be the devil. And so that's me. But what it was about was finals would be coming up, and I would tell my students, can have finals, and just show up and we'll get this done. They go, what is it? Is it open book? Is it multiple choice? Whatever. I said, you can bring anything you want. Bring your grandmother, bring your dog, bring all the books you got. I don't care. You know what we've been doing all year, so just come ready to execute and do it. And so I would walk in, and I was teaching a course in critical thinking, and I would say, make up a critical question about something we've read or done this year and answer it. And that was it. Final. Blue book's out, ready to go. 90% of the kids just locked up. Just said, tell me what you want. I said, that's not the game, guys. I said a couple things. All year I've been telling you all that if you develop this kind of skill set, companies will pay you tons of money if that's what you're after. You'll have a much more interesting life if that's what you're after, and you'll be much more engaging as a person if that's what you're after. So why don't you just think about it? But it was amazing. They just locked up, grabbed their throats, and went down. And so it occurred to me that how many people just are going through the motions, reading processes, reading, procedures, doing what they're told to do, versus taking a step back and saying, I think there might be a better way. Remember, it's the guys who said, I think there might be a better way, are the ones who have created what America was before this nightmare, but who've created such massive steps forward, huge progress in IT and you name it, everything, physics, everything in the world, NASA, take a pick. And so the question becomes, what is your value? What do you bring to the party? If you want somebody to tell you what to do, what's that worth? If you go in with a formula, this is the way I do things, 99 steps like one of our competitors does, or whatever. What's that? Okay. What if I don't check box 97? Am I screwed? I don't know. But what if I come in and I say, I look at all the white space and I see what's out there. Where do we want to be? Who must we be? What must we do? Think about the world differently, because you bring a different solution space. Because they know what they're doing, they think anyway. But if you can add value across the timeline, across the regime of their portfolio, or where do they want to go, or their vision, or check them out, check them up, and say, wow, if you guys do this, I think you're going to crash. Wouldn't you want to know that? Isn't that why people hire pros? I think so. But everybody's so constricted these days, and there's not a lot of insightful thinking, because everybody's running so fast. There's so much knowledge, technology, information, news, etc. And everybody wants an answer like now. And sometimes an answer may take a little longer. President Kennedy didn't say we're going to go to the moon tomorrow. He said 1969, right, by the end of the decade. So sometimes things take a little time, but if you don't lay out that path, if you don't understand where you want to be, back off and understand where you are, and then decide exactly what steps, what must occur, chunk, all the way back to get you there, you're just going to do what shows up today. And I would argue that's probably not adequate to move forward in the most effective, optimal way possible. So anyway, it was just an interesting conversation, and it was a very powerful conversation, but it reminded me of something graduate school. Jeez, that was a long time ago. But anyway, it was a long time ago. But it was really interesting, and the students who got it made huge progress. Half of them went to Harvard, Yale, all over, and they did amazingly well. Because it's about this, right? It's not about that. It's about what's in here and how you can connect dots, how you see things differently, how you bring a new perspective to the equation. That's why you're valuable. So think about it. Anyway, love you all. God bless. You have a great night, and I'll talk to you soon. John the WarHorse out.